welcome lads to a 2v2 here on Elst Outskirts. We've got some friendly chat going on there on the left hand side. So in the south we have our Axis team here, already locking in elite troops for the Ost here, and we have special operations, Luftwaffe ground forces and Overwatch for the north. We have a double Soviet here, both already locking in their tiers. So we've got a tier 1 from Tsar with mechanized support tactics, Soviet combined arms and guard motor coordination tactics. And with him is a tier 2 start, straight away going for a Maxim conscript start and locking in advanced warfare, so going to have that radio intercept. Branching out to the south, MG Volksgrenadier. In the north, basic stuff so far. Maxim coming out of base. It's going to be an interesting one. We've had a guard motor coordination tactics locked in already, so looking for that early game spike here with the conscript assault tactics and guards with the slightly heavier mortars from the player that hasn't gone tier 2. Bit of action here. Taking cover, looks like OKW will win that handily behind green cover. Oh, Penal's outnumbered here, out of cover. And we've got a push off in the south. Suppression coming in from the Maxim there. Looks like the Stern Pioneers pushed off. Good to see. And we've got a flank on the Maxim, but that's heavily outnumbered there. That's going to need to get out. Ooh, is that early?
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
Oh no, that was a Volksgrenadier grenade. Apologies, I thought that was a Molotov. Maxim's coming around from the flank there, from the from across the river, going for a little beach holiday. That's very nice. So that's a triple Maxim now. Very interesting. How is Heinrich here going to respond? He's going for a second
Our headquarters has been improved.
Grenadier and has
Light mechanized infantry.
taked up to battle phase 1. Caught out of position here by the looks of things. You want a hard retreat that one, I think. Run over red cover, could take a lot of damage. It's not going to be able to comfortably set up.
Enemy forces are securing our territory. Our soldiers are now equipped with Model 24 stun grenades.
There's reinforcements coming out. Yeah, that's Conscript Squad's got to get out of there. Good backpedaling there from Heinrich. Just a standoff in the north here. Looks like amassing some conscripts to go down south and help out. We're not seeing a sniper here from a tier 1. Possibly saving for guards when he gets to those 2 CPs. Maximum building. That's not going to affect Stern Pioneers very much. Double Maxims holding down. Triple Maxims completely locked out there. I did see medics teched for Tsar, but not for Howleii. Let's see if they could, you know, head over. Use his teammates' medics there. Ooh, got a deep flank though. Medics teched on the battle group from Kaz.
I can't feel my legs. Target spotted. What are your orders?
1 kill so far on the mortar, nearly Halfway to vet 1. Looks like this
Pioneers has arrived.
flanking manoeuvre here on the Volksgrenadiers. Storming in.
Do not let the dogs break our center.
Nah, I think this is a mistake here, closing the distance with conscripts. Oh no, he's got another one. Could get this wipe if he'd stayed where he was. That's a guaranteed wipe there. Oh. Flame grenade out. And STG pop, so they'll handily win that. And that could even go down and retreat there. Just a little bit of running gun maybe. At that level of health, I wouldn't be particularly worried about the conscript. Not even vetted up yet. Doing much damage. And looks like South is fully locked down here. I'd like to... He's got plenty of munitions here. I'd like to see him put down some mines, perhaps.
You need something built? We have flamethrowers.
He's popped flamethrower.
Enemy has nowhere to hide.
Conscripts can now use evasive tactics.
Hold your positions.
And we have a lock-in from Kez. I just saw that. We have a special operation, so you're going to be popping them flares, I hope. Where's these? Oh, right in front of the Maxim. That was a bad pop from that.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Coming out from base though, not fully healed on the MG.
We have resistance.
Remember that it doesn't change the gunner around, so the gunner's probably the lowest health at the moment. Very easy to frontally decrew. And we have a heavy mortar here from Tsar in the north. And a squad of guards already upgraded with the DP, lovely to see. So this stern pioneer here is going to be in for a rude awakening. Axis pushing through mid. We've got 2 pioneers here. Heinrich. And he's upgraded his stormtroopers with the Jaeger infantry upgrade, so he's not going to get any. He's not going to be playing any surprise tactics in the flanks. Going for more of a running gun. Oh, double PTRs coming in here. That's gonna be a handy win. But flamethrower coming in, forcing that off. There's the battle of close range troops there. Nice to see.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
Open only one window on that side. Very unlikely to win that fight, even if it is a Maxim. Oh, he's moving his flamethrower forward, but he's smoked the wrong side of the building for that. There we go. But the gun's on this side here, and it's not, the vision of the gun itself is not blocked, but jumping out of the building, wrong side. Oh, careful, could go down here and retreat over the red cover. Moving to get in the way. No, that's got home. And there's a flank on the Maxim in the south, but there is, oh, double retreat there. Curious to see. Could put a satchel on that building. Does he have? He has the munitions for it, but I suppose he wants to use that himself later in the game. Could have chucked it on that door there. Got it as it retreated out. Takes about 2.5 seconds to unpack an MG. Even if you get so, if you have lightning quick reaction times, you can just about get out. Most of your models, anyway. Oh, this mortar caught out here. Red cover. That's gonna get home though. Good reactions from Tsar to get that home. We've got a bit of truck assault here. Not gonna amount to much at the moment. We've got a lot of float from Heinrich here. He's building an AT gun. hasn't advanced up, and he's not bringing out a 2-2-2. I think that's a mistake.
A peg gun is ready for orders.
He's been faced up against, what, 3 MGs, and this only recently came out. Is there AT grenades back at base? AT grenades at base, not teched, so that 2-2-2 could have done a lot of damage in the last 5 minutes. Yeah, if you're going to put down your tier 2 building and your ally here has gone for tier 1, then you're going to need that early game advantage. Oh, double grenade. Bit of health damage, but enough to send him home. And we've got a recapture of the fuel. What's going on in mid? Ooh, that's a very vicious retreat path. No, he's seen that. He's taken that home. Good. And it's going to be a walking Stuka here. So I didn't see this. He's went for tier 1 and tier 2. I don't know what he's hoping to achieve with this. Perhaps trying to save for a King Tiger in the later game. But normally the order for things as you go, he's just used tier 1 for healing now, but he hasn't upgraded it with the forward retreat point. So this is a curious decision here from Kez. I don't know what that's about. But hopefully we'll see some things with this walking Stuka here. No T-70 that could run down. Tech's there. But he's got about a minute perhaps before he can just get his walking Stuka run down by a T-70 on the flanks. You'll want to keep a Volks Grenadier nearby for snares. And then we got a flank here. He went for his little Ibiza holiday up on the beach. Waiting for those Maxims to set up. A rifle grenade will do a lot of damage there. Here we go. Rifle grenade in. Oof, very nicely done. Not going for the steal. I'm probably aware of the conscript in the street, and we've got a walking Stuka's firing. Don't think like no kills. No kills, no damage. A little ambitious, I think, going across. Probably predictive. And we've got the T-70 coming out. I want to move that MG round. It's not doing much there. Here we go. Red cover here. Is he going to activate the Faust? Maybe he hasn't seen it. There we go. Ooh, and there's a Maxim going down there. Decrewed by the Flamer, perhaps? Bit of run and gun. Now, he does have the crew repairs. Nope. He has the conscript repairs, so he could just repair that. You know, he could just park it on the fuel point, repair that with his conscripts. It's slower, but he can. Molotov out. Gonna send that right back. Yeah, you don't want to mess around with fighting Peter S squad in when you're sitting in a big puddle of flame. So the territorial control here with the a second T-70. Okay, so he's capitalizing on the lack of Axis light tanks here. Could always just, you know, he's got enough. Kez has got enough. Could get a Puma out. He has a Raketten as well. Where's a Raketten? Raketten's covering mid so far. Hasn't moved up. Not going for the infiltration grenades. Just gonna get out of there. So that Peter S picked up the penals. So penal double guards for anti-tank here, and he's gone double mortars. Quite vicious for anti-infantry. Oh, not going for the snare there. I think that might have been enough to kill it. Certainly could have moved his pack up. Oh no, double snare. That was a missed opportunity there from the Axis team. MG covering mid. Walking Suka's ready to fire again. Is he moving? There he is, he's moving.
Fucking hate field guns.
Flares are up. Good to see, teamwork. Oh, and he was just off on the retreat path there. Probably better to take it down the right side of that house. More predictive, because not much going on. You're going to have to presume that they're going to hear that, so... Not quite out of the range of fire there, but could crawl. No. Pathing's not too good on this little fella here. There we go, round the side. But I think I think there's enough of suppression there to keep that down from the crew. Oh, and we're getting a Kraut motor. Did I miss the T-70 going down? Where does that go? Apologies there. That must have been the one through mid, hit by the Faust. Should it come through? Can't find that wreck anywhere. Where is that? No, I missed that T-70 going down. Oh, and a mine takes out the Kraut motor there. That's 90 munitions down the drain. We're going to see a rebound? No, we're going to see a L-76. So driving home the tier 3 from the Soviet there. Not going to get the 85 out. Interesting. Not going to the... there's no point keeping that around. Where's Pat gun nearby? Pat gun's nearby. It's not moving though. Could even use the AP rounds for the MG to force that T-70 back. It's gonna eat Faust. And get out of there. Where's the Pack? Pack's moving around, but he's right in the way of almost the entire Soviet army here coming out of base. Been forced back. And we've got the 85 in the north. Just having a little poke around. Quite brave there. They've had... I think he's aware that there is a mine. There have been mines planted here, but he's not coming out of a sweeper first, so he's going to be... He would be vulnerable to mines here. Oh. Spotted that. And a flank on the Maxim there. Maxim goes down. Not focusing down the... There we go. But he's just going to get out of there with the Volks. Not going for the steel on the Zis there. Could just turn that around and take out that T-70. There's nothing in the moment particularly threatening that. There's... Oof, big shot there from the 85. And squad wiped. We've got the planes popped here. I think that's a directional one, is it not? I'm curious they bring it in from the further side. But a Panther versus a 76 and a T-70, that's... Oh, a bit of sliding action there. Oh, and a bit of collateral at the same time. Is that a mine go down there? We might see that. Very bold. I'm just going to get out of there. Not even going to waste the... stick around for the manpower. Maybe a bit of rubber band in there from Heinrich. Thinking he's going to come in. Could fight the 85, but fearing the button from those guards. Maxim's moving over. And he's lost all but one of his team weapons. So from going from a triple Maxim start into a Zis gun, he's getting a destroy on the Zis gun. I think that's...
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
Zis guns are very good at decrowing machine guns there, Heinrich. I think a lot of squads around could have safely brought that back to base. Grenade in. Dodging forwards, or just ignored. That's good. Shooting around the hedge there from the 85, not trying to engage. And we've got suppression coming in from the 9 kill MG42 in the building. Oh, could eat a snare here.
Anti-tank gun has taken the field.
I think he might be chasing it for it. No, never mind. Do we have AT grenades tagged yet? Let's have a look. AT grenades are tagged for Tsar, and are they tagged for Howleii? Not for Howleii. Okay, so relying on his teammate there for snares. This walking stick has done nothing. When did I come out? 11 minutes? 10 minutes? It's been on the field for 10 minutes minimum. You're not seeing that. Maxim goes down. And it looks like the Allies are throwing in the towel there. And that is GG. Nice. So, I think an over-reliance there on team weapons from the Soviets. Maybe not focusing too much on getting that armor out. But then I could say the same for Axis. Very brave not getting any light vehicles out at all. If those T-70s had run good, come out earlier, there would have been a lot of trouble. But I mean, he didn't even, the one vehicle that Kez built there, he didn't build anything else, did he? In terms of vehicles, no. Only vehicle produced is the rocket half track, and that did 23 damage. So, not necessarily the best use of fuel there, but I guess he didn't need it. So, that's game 1 GG Axis.